haven't already noticed, Harley Davidson no longer manufactures motorcycles with kickstart assembly. This makes the battery in your motorcycle an integral part of the electrical system. I highly recommend only using direct Harley replacement AGM formatted batteries. Whenever you purchase a new battery and install it in your bike, make sure you take the time to not only date the month, but the year that the battery was purchased and installed in your bike. The larger battery I have on the table belongs in all the newer touring bikes. Can be purchased directly through the dealership network. I'd like to take a minute and just show you a fused pigtail assembly, bolts directly to your battery on the 10mm bolts. This is used for daily storage and regular battery maintenance. When it comes to chargers, I like to use the Battery Tender Junior, which also comes with that type of pigtail harness. I also like to use, for a few dollars more, the Battery Tender Plus. The difference in the componentry and the design offers features that the Junior just doesn't. It also comes with a set of alligator clips. These are used when the battery is removed from the motorcycle for any extended period. We'll hook the negative and the positive. Again, it is a fused setup. I'll plug the battery in, let it get a little charging time. I'm going to get some work done. Let's take a quick look inside the Harley Davidson charging system. I'd like to note this charging system is not an excited field as found in the automobile industry. It is a true generator-style charging system, which means the engine has to be running in order to return input voltage back to the battery. As you can notice, I've removed the outer primary cover, drained the fluid. It's not part of a basic service to remove this cover, but if you ever do, always make sure you replace the outer primary gasket. With the cover and the gasket, the fluid removed, I've already removed the clutch primary chain assembly that you're familiar with. I'm going to remove the outer magnetic rotor shell. Be very careful with this. It is a steel shell with magnets that are only glued inside the shell. It's clearly stamped, no sharp blows. If you drop this, the likelihood of you having to replace it is good. With the outer rotor removed, we have a nice clear view of what's known as the stator winding. What this basically comes down to be is a coil of wire that has two separate ends leaving the engine crankcase where there is no contact anywhere along their path until it hits the voltage regulator. Although Harley Davidson has used a number of amperage output style charging systems over the years, they basically remain unchanged from the 18 to the 22 to the 32 amp to the new 48 amps, and I'm sure they're only going to get bigger and stronger as our voltage requirements grow.